Oh, well, Wayne Hussey. Good to see you here in Utrecht.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
why did you have why the delay?
Why the delay? Because the weather in England was really bad, and we our ferry was delayed by 3 hours. So yeah.
It's quite late now. But the gig about tonight, you played for a very small audience. How is that to play for such a small audience?
Well, it's an audience. The thing is, it doesn't matter whether there's 550 or 5,000 people paid to see you. So you have to do your best.
But in Holland, I remember you were the biggest act at Pinkpop, I guess, in 1991. Do you miss that period? Or?
Not at all. Not at all. Me and Miles were having a conversation last night when we were in the hotel. We were told the ferry was going to be 7 hours late, and we were having a conversation about, because Miles used to be quite famous too, how we don't miss that at all. There's an upside. I wish we could sell more CDs. I wish we could sell more T-shirts. I wish more people would come to the shows. But on the other side, what a great position we're in. We just go and play shows, and people come and see you that want to see the shows. It's not a trendy thing. It's not a like a hip thing.
Not a training thing. You play a lot of covers from, I guess, Depeche Mode, Radiohead.
Told me that I played a lot of covers tonight, but I thought tonight actually was a bit scarce on the covers, but I can't really remember what I played.
You can't remember what you played, or?
No, I don't have a set list. I decide what I'm going to play first, about 2 minutes before I go on, and then it just goes where it goes. And it's like tonight. I thought there were some moments of beauty. For me, anyway, I don't know about the audience, but there were some moments of beauty, and there were some moments that were horrendous, and I just kept thinking, oh, I want to go home, I want to go home. But
after all these years, you're still a little bit nervous. But
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I get nervous. Don't you get nervous doing an interview?
with you, maybe, but.
Fuck off.
And are you writing new songs at the moment?
Yeah, I played 2 tonight. I have 3 new songs that I've been playing on this tour so far. But I only played 2 tonight. And one of them is the first time I played it. And it was a bit like, ooh, just get to the end. But the thing about new songs, they're never finished until they're recorded and released. So for me to play new songs in front of an audience is a way of learning what the song is about and what works and what doesn't.
The new songs, are they on a Mission album or on a Wayne Hussey album?
They're not on an album, they're just new songs,
In the future?
There's not going to be any new Mission albums. So I guess that means they're going to be on Wayne. No, I don't know. I don't know where they're going to be. I don't really like the idea of solo albums, because it's never a solo album anyway, because you have other people work on the record with you. But they're just new songs, that's all they are. Just new songs. I'm just trying them out.
How do you look to the past, to the period that you were in the Sisters of Mercy, also quite a big band?
Yeah, quite a big band. They became a lot bigger after I left them.
They were never that good.
No, they were never that good. No, actually, I don't fucking give a shit, really. I don't give a shit about the Sisters of Mercy. It's 25 years ago. We made one record together, and it was a good record, I think. I heard Marianne about a year ago, and I thought Marianne sounded fucking fantastic, but only because of my guitars, not because of Eldridge's vocals.
Still not friends, huh?
I thought we were. I mean, not friends, you know, we don't send each other Christmas cards, you know, or anything like that, but, you know, I thought we were like, okay. And then the sisters played in Brazil recently, where I live, in the summer. And I said, can I be on the guest list, please? No fucking way. Okay. What's your problem, mate? I didn't go. I wasn't on the guest list. He wouldn't put me on the guest list.
How come that at the end of the 80s, when the Mission was quite a big band, there were people who really loved the band, and there were also a lot of people that they really hated it. How come?
I think I'm a personality that you either warm to or you fucking despise, and that's okay with me. I hate indifference. It's like my shows. My shows are never. I don't have a set list. They go where they go. You know, I mean, you know, I played with Miles and Erica a lot, and they play the same 12, 15 songs every night, and which is fine, which is great. But I every night I play, it goes somewhere different, and I like that. For me personally, I like it. It might not be a great thing for the audience. Maybe the audience would prefer the same 12, 13, 15 songs every night, but I can't do it like that, you know. So I just for me, playing in front of an audience is experimental in a way. And it was the same for me with the band, you know. When the Mission were together, the rest of the band always preferred to play the same 12, 15 songs every night. But I hate that. I hate going to see bands. Okay, you see them once, and you get all the hits and blah, 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 and it's like, okay, that's fine. But I hate, and as you go and see them the second time, and they play the same set, it's like fucking boring. And I hate it, and when I was in the band, that's something I've always tried to vary things, and the same with the solo shows. I just cannot play the same thing night after night. It's boring. So sometimes it's really great, and sometimes it's really crap.
I remembered festivals, and people were in Belgium, Pinkpop, and people were throwing bottles to you.
Yeah.
Wine bottles.
Yeah.
You were never afraid that something happened to you, or?
No, how can you be? You know, you know, it's what you do. You go up on stage and you are who you are, and you do what you do, and you take the risks. You know, I mean, it comes with the territory, really. Being a singer in a band, being a you know, somebody who writes songs and goes out on stage and as soon as you write a song and release it, you know, you're open to any kind of criticism, whether it's something that's written in the press or whether it's a bottle thrown at you on stage. It's, you know, it's somebody exercising their right to criticize. Fuck off. You know, that's your right. My right is to say fuck off. I don't give a shit as long as the bottle doesn't hit me.
Was the Mission a real new wave band?
Nah, the Mission were never a fucking real new wave band. The Mission were a rock band, you know. That's what the Mission were. We never claimed to be a seminal band. We never claimed to be, you know, a new band. What we were was the sum of our influences. But I tell you what, the Mission, for me, were one of the best rock bands of the last fucking 30 years. On our night, we could give anybody in the world a run for their money. We were a great live band. Not always, you know, as evidenced by tonight, you know.
Tonight was quite good. Huh?
No, tonight was different, but you know, it ebbed and flowed. You know, there were times when it was like, ooh, it's a bit dodgy, and there was times when it was fantastic. But it's the same with the Mission. I was never into being. I was never into being the biggest band in the world. really.
You wanted that?
No, I didn't want it. No, I never really wanted it. I think I did it at some point, but but when you really think about being famous, fame is fucking bollocks, isn't it? Imagine being Bono. You can't even go shopping. I don't want that. So I'm really, really quite happy where I am.
Thank you very much. Good luck.
Thank you very much.